and thank you for joining us live at 5. My name is Kenya Browner.
I'm Taquan Fields.
And I'm Dorcas Banks.
And we would all like to welcome you to our short segment covering the body's organ systems. Starting with the outside of the body, we have the integumentary system. The integumentary system is the organ system that encloses the human body. This also includes our skin, hair, and our nails. The major function of this external body covering is to act as a barrier to protect us against the outside environment. An example of this could be that our skin is the site where vitamin D is generated, and our body has a recognition characteristics that help us aid temperature and water regulation. This projection will keep our deep tissues from experiencing injury from outside causes. Lastly, our skin serves as an anchor for sensory receptors that detect pain, cold, and warm and pressure. Next, we have our skeletal system. This protects and provides the structural support that our body needs for our internal organs. This is the framework that our muscles use to conduct our body's movement. Our skeletal system is composed of bones, joints, cartilage, ligaments, and tendons. Also, a fun fact about our bones is that our blood cells are formed inside of them, and this is where our minerals such as calcium and magnesium are stored. Moving on to our muscular system, this provides locomotion or movement ability from one place to another. This allows us to manipulate our surroundings and our environment, create facial expressions like this, and maintain our body's posture. The muscular system also has the ability to produce heat due to our high metabolic activity. Moving on, we have our nervous system. This is the fast-acting control system of the body, and the portion that controls the response to internal and external changes and activating the appropriate muscle glands. These include the brain, spinal cord, involuntary and voluntary nerves, and all of our sensory organs. Examples of these sensory organs serve our vision, smell, sensation, balance, hearing, and taste. Lastly, the nervous system serves as the storehouse and processing center for our memories. This also regulates our mood and provides mechanisms for social interactions and development. Moving on, we have Taquan to explain more about the body's organ systems.
How you doing? My name is Taquan Fields, and I'll be going over the immune system, urinary system, and reproductive system. The immune system is made up of a network of cells, tissue, organs that work together to protect the body. One of the most important cells involved are white cells, are called leukocytes. The immune system components are tonsils, digestive system, bone marrow, skin, your lymph nodes, your spleen, thin skin on the inside of your nose, throat, and genitals. Now I'll talk to you about the urinary system. The function is to remove liquid waste from the blood in the form of urine, keep a stable balance of salts and other substances in the blood, and produce erythropoietin, a hormone that aids the formation of red blood cells. The urinary components are kidneys, 2 ureter bladders, 2 sphincter muscles, nerve in the bladder, and urethra. Moving along, we have the reproductive system. The female's reproductive system has 2 functions. The first is to produce egg cells. The second is to protect and nourish the offspring until birth. The male reproductive system has 1 function, and it is to produce and deposit sperm. The reproductive system components are duct system, the penis, accessory glands, ovaries, fallopian tubes, uterus, and the vagina. Now we'll have a word from our sponsors. Do you only see the shades of yellow? You may be suffering extreme leproscosis. Mifodon. Stop seeing the color of urine and see the color of rainbow. Side effects include shortness of breath, hair loss, soreness of eyes, and weight loss.
As stated before, I'm Dorcas Banks, and I'm here to give you a little information on the endocrine system. This system here is very important to our body's equilibrium in dealing with the homeostasis. This is a system where the glands regulate growth, reproduction, nutrients used by the body cells. And the glands included are the pineal gland, the pituitary gland, the thyroid gland, the adrenal gland, and also the thymus. Up next is the respiratory system that keeps the blood supplied with oxygen while also removing carbon monoxide. This exchange is done through the air sacs of the lungs, which are the primary organs of the respiratory system. The diaphragm also plays an important role, as well as every time the lungs inhale, the diaphragm is drawn flat, and there are also openings in the esophagus that help us with our breathing. Up next is the cardiovascular system. This is a system that keeps things pumping. The blood vessels transport blood that carries oxygen and nutrients to the body cells. It also transports waste and carbon dioxide to the organs that are responsible for disposing. Lastly, we have the digestive system. Nutrients are broken down and the matter that isn't absorbed is eliminated. The digestive tract has two openings that are the mouth and the anus. The muscles in the stomach help the movement of food, and the enzymes and hormones aid in the breakdown of food. There are also three major organs that are needed for digestion: the pancreas, gallbladder, and liver. Thank you for tuning in.